Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to do a little unboxing and upgrade on one of the trucks. Let's go ahead and get in this video, everybody. And here's what we got, everybody. This is Lee's Vaterra twin hammer rock bouncer. We're gonna start with an upgrade to it that he wanted to do. He's been talking to me about doing, so we're gonna get this thing handled. Let's get it up out of the box here, everybody. It's a small box. Move the truck, there's the box. I've already just cut everything. This is from AMF Racing. This is a large battery tray. This thing off of Amazon, $34.29 shipped. So not too bad of a price. This actually extends the battery tray from running the shorty packs, which you guys know a lot of people run on these things. This thing actually extends it out, removes the shock towers off of here, which now the shock towers will be put on here. And we'll end up getting rid of the shorty packs that you run on these things. So let's go ahead and get everything torn apart, and I'll get back up with you guys. Let me get you guys up to date. As you see, the body's off this thing. Here's the original battery tray. All right, this thing, here's the battery that I ran with it, and Lee's been running with it. Little 2200 Venom Fly 30C 11.1 volt 3S battery, and there's a little shorty pack that fits in there just perfectly. That's the style that's supposed to be, you know, to use, but you don't get a whole lot of runtime out on this thing. So we're going out with this. Now I understand this is a 2S, but this kind of gets you a hint. This is a 5200 mAh 50C battery, 2S, hard pack. And with the new battery tray that we're going to be putting in, comes with its own Velcro strap as well. It is going to be okay. You see the difference. Now that holds that perfectly. Still clearance for the shock if you want to go all the way down on the shock adjustment. This one here, this up here, is where your top body screws down to. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this old one out and start getting this new one installed. And I'll cut you back in when we get a little bit more into this, guys. Alright guys, here's where I'm at. As you guys can see, the shock towers have been removed. Okay, we're replacing these. These are gone. Now, this kit actually didn't come with any instructions, and I've been all over YouTube and I cannot even find any way to install this. So I want to explain to you guys on how to install this. Alright, number one, you remove your shocks, you remove your upper links, both sides. I took it all the way apart off the brace, but on this side, but this, I figured out you didn't have to, just remove the screw, and you get access to the two screws that go to the shock tower on each side. So that's what you're going to want to do. You want to remove those two screws to get rid of the shock tower. And that gives you access to everything. Now, on the shock towers, you guys can see it's actually designated for a sway bar, rear sway bar. Alright, now don't worry, we are not eliminating that way to put a sway bar. This kit actually comes with a sway bar bracket, much nicer. I think this would be a lot stronger, and it's adjustable, so it gets what you want. Now, this is a new brace for everything. So we're getting rid of the plastic and going all solid. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and get this part installed, and I'll get back with you guys so you guys can see everything. Alright guys, here's where the whole new battery brace goes into. As you see, we reuse the same screws as we used before. We take the old hardware and rerun it through. Don't forget, this is going into metal, so we're metal and metal. We want to use blue Loctite on that. We don't want to lose a screw on out in the field somewhere. And you just run them back in, get them snugged down. They'll line right up, back up in the way they're supposed to. And now, if you guys are running a sway bar, you take this and put it just like that, facing downwards, where the sway bar goes in between here, so it's got something to hold on to. And they made it slidable, so if you want to remove the sway bar, you just loosen them, slide them out a little bit, and go ahead and take care of it and change it, push it back in, tighten it down. Not bad. I'm going to leave this out because we're not running a sway bar right now. And then you guys kind of get the gist. That locks right in the back side, and that rides just about like that. Not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and get the rest of this thing buttoned up, and we'll get right back with you. And there it is, guys, the upgraded battery tray. You actually eliminated all the plastic shock mounts now. It's all solid mounted now, a lot better. I got to do one thing. The kit doesn't come with it, which this one's missing a bar right here. Somebody's taking it out to make it easier to get the battery in and out. So I'm gonna fab up something to actually give this something to set down onto, like it's supposed to be. But it's there, it works, it's solid. I like it. Everything works as it should now. Battery doesn't move, it stays with the vehicle. Only downfall looks like, you ever want to remove the battery, you're gonna have to remove the spare tire. But kind of looks cool with the spare tire on it, kind of covers the battery up. But that's how it sits, guys. Wanted to kind of go over and get this install done. Overall, not too bad of an install. Let me go ahead and get all my closing done on this thing, and we're gonna let you know. I don't know, everybody. I think that's definitely a way better upgrade than what I initially thought. I didn't think it was gonna be that entailed, that solid mounted. It came with the sway bar mount, everything for it. So if you're running a sway bar, you can still put the sway bar on that truck. You don't have to eliminate it. The only downfall I don't like is you have to remove the spare tire to do the battery install. But that's okay. That's a small minute problem compared to something else that could have happened. But definitely going from a little baby battery that you get a little bit of runtime on to something twice the size, man, he can be able to run this truck for 45 minutes or so. He can actually enjoy himself now. Lee wanted me to do this upgrade for you guys. I mean, he won the truck fair and square, wanted to get some upgrades done to it, and he gone ahead and pulled the trigger and purchased some upgrades for it. But all in all, I think it's a good one. We're gonna get it out there and let him run this truck like it's supposed to be ran. So I appreciate it, everybody, for you guys stopping by, checking out this install. And I hope me going over this helps future people that maybe have a Vaterra twin hammer rock bouncer and just can't figure out how to put a battery extender box on these things. Now you guys can. And again, this thing came from, which I'll put it in the description, AMF Racing. It's a large battery tray. Okay? Look it up on Amazon. It comes from Amazon. Shipped. It's $34.27. And again, it's AMF Racing large battery tray. and it's metal. Looks like everything's high quality made. Definitely a good upgrade to the truck. Now we can run a bigger battery in this thing. So I appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out my video. I appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button if you have, and giving it a big thumbs up. We're going to catch you on the next episode. I appreciate it.